Hello, and you're welcome to this part of the class. Aujourd'hui, dans cette partie de la leçon, nous allons voir comment exprimer des idées, comment relier. Relier means to link together. All right, relier means to link together. How to link together ideas, different ideas. All right, so relier les idées. I can also give you a word which is enchaîner. All right. Enchaîner means to chain together, that is to link together. Enchaîner des idées. Now, the idea here is to help you put two simple sentences together. All right. Linking words together, because at this level, we expect you to not make simple, isolated expressions anymore. You need to be able to speak when you have different ideas and you're linking them together. So, in this class today, we'll be giving you just an idea of words that you can use. Believe you me that there are some few that you still need to research upon to give you a robust um, ideas or words that you can use to link ideas together. Again, the objective of this part of the class is that you are at the end of this class able to bring together two different ideas. Hear me well, please. Joining two different ideas together with a word or with an expression so that you can make compound complex sentences. Look, for an A1 and A2 student, they are going to be making simple isolated sentences. But at B1 level, it is required of you to be able to join ideas together. So when you take a simple sentence plus another simple sentence, when you join it together, it's no longer a simple sentence, it becomes a compound sentence. And if you can continue like that, you begin to make compound complex sentences, and the more you do that, the more you get advanced. All right, so quickly in this class, we'll be looking at how to link words together, ideas together. Now, when I said ideas, these ideas can either be opposing ideas or ideas that agree together. All right, so let's start with putting together two ideas that are opposite together, two opposite ideas. Et pour commencer, j'ai l'expression je n'aime pas le football, dash, 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 je préfère le volleyball. I do not like football. I do not like football, dash, I prefer the volleyball. Now you realize that these two expressions are contrary opinions. They are opposite opinions. The first one expresses my dislike for something, the other expresses my preference for it. Now, so at A2 level, what words come to your mind? I don't like football. So naturally, you want to say this one. If you say this, you're not wrong, you know. Je n'aime pas le football, mais je préfère le volleyball. But where is the B1 in that? All right, where's the B1 in it? I'm not saying that in your everyday speaking you might need to use exotic expressions, but knowing them is what makes you advance from a specific level. Knowing them and using them by choice. Really, what I'm going to teach you today, I'm not going to say that I use them every day. For a normal day-to-day speaking, I might be contented with the word mais, which is je n'aime pas le football, mais je préfère le volleyball. But at the end of the day, if I want to show my level of competence in the language, I will not use mais. I probably will use something else. And that's what we want to show you today. So, what are the expressions that we can use to put together or that can be used as synonym to the word mais here? I have words like this. So I have words like par contre or en revanche. Now, this word helps us to link two opposing ideas together. So it's like saying, I do not like football, but on the contrary, all right, in revanche, I prefer the football. I prefer le volleyball rather. So using these words helps me to put this first idea, which is negative, plus another idea, which is positive. So, je n'aime pas le football. Par contre, je préfère le volleyball. En revanche, je préfère le volleyball. So, these are words that you can use as synonyms to me, just to show, just to help you boost up a little the level, or to show that you have a wide range of vocabularies. All right, so putting two ideas that are opposite together. Je n'aime pas le football, je préfère le. Now, an A2 speaker will say, je n'aime pas le football, je préfère le volleyball. But something can still be in between. You know, you can just say, je n'aime pas le football, full stop, je préfère le volleyball. There is no B1 in that. That is just an A2 student making isolated sentences. We want to start learning to avoid that. So you need to start learning to put ideas, link ideas together. All right? So, je n'aime pas le football. Par contre, je préfère le volleyball. En revanche, je préfère le volleyball. That's words, those are words or synonyms that we can use for me, which can be used to put opposing ideas together. Opposing ideas together. Now, for B, the next thing is when the action that is coming, when the quand l'action qui suit, the verb suit here, suivre means to follow. That is, the action that is coming does not correspond with the preceding action. You've got to understand what I'm saying. When the action that is going to come next has no corresponding, does not correspond, has no correspondence with the following action, we use some of these words. All right? Now, what do I mean by when the word does not have a corresponding? Now, I have told you that I do not like football. Then, now it says, je n'aime pas le football, dash, je suis allé voir le match de PSG. PSG is a football club in Paris, Paris Saint-Germain. Now, I have said that I do not like football. So why did I eventually go to watch a football match? That's my point. So the expression here, je suis allé voir le match de football, does not correspond, does not agree with what I first said, that I don't like football. So because if I don't like football, then I don't have a business going to watch the match. So if in English, what words do you think you use to express such a thing? I don't like football. However, nevertheless, still, I went to see the match. So those are the words I want to show you now. All right. So, however, nevertheless, but still, I went to see the match, the football match of PSG. That's what I'm saying. So when the two ideas that I'm expressing do not correspond, because somebody that does not like football should not necessarily go to watch a football match. But now that I am putting them together, I can use words like nevertheless, however, to make this one sentence. So if you please join me, I have words like this. Pourtant, you can check the meaning of some of these words. Pourtant, pourtant, néanmoins, néanmoins means nevertheless, pourtant means still, cependant means however. All right, let me write them for you, please. These are words that you can use to show that you are an advanced speaker of the language. All right, but let's go back to the class for today so we see what was written as example in the class. All right, so I have words like pourtant, quand même, tout de même. Quand même is like, you know, even though, tout de même, all the same. You see, so this is really different from what I gave you in my list. So, je n'aime pas le football. Pourtant, je suis allé voir le match de PSG. Quand même. Quand même is like even though. All right. I know you look at quand and même as two separate words. Yes, quand means when, même means same. But when you put them together as a word, quand même means even though. Even though. Then we have tout de même. Tout de même means all the same. So I do not like football, but all the same, I went to see a football match. I do not like football, all the same, I went to see a football match. You know, pourtant, still, I went to see a football match. So these are words that you can use to link two sentences together. Then finally, on this platform, I have three more words I want to show you. I have bien que, I have alors que, and même si. Now, bien que is very interesting, bien que is very interesting, and they all can be used to express that the following action does not correspond with the preceding action. Bien que means even though or although, but when you use bien que, be sure that you are planning to use subjunctive. All right. Bien que je n'aime pas le football, subjunctive. All right. The M there, the aimer is subjunctive. So, bien que je n'aime pas le football, even though I do not like football, I went to see the match of PSG. Even though, bien que I do not like football, I went to see the match of PSG. I also have alors que. Alors que je suis allé voir le match, I went to see the match. Alors que. Alors que can also mean even though, but I would advise you to check for the dictionary meaning. What I mean dictionary meaning is that sometimes the dictionary meaning might not be 100% the same way it is when we explain them in a sentence. All right, there might be a slight difference in what we will use to explain them in a sentence or the role that they play in a sentence. All right, so je suis allé voir le match alors que je n'aime pas le football. So I went to watch the match even though I do not like football. Then même si, excuse me, même si means even though as well. Même si, even though. So I will go and watch the match. J'irai voir le match, même si je n'aime pas le football, even though I do not like football. So, my friends, I'm going to advise you, know all these things, know all of them, but get used to the one that you like the most. Begin to practice it, use it over and over again until you are comfortable with it, then you move on to another word. So, look at everything that we've given you, but choose the one that appeals to you the most and use it such that you don't forget it again. Then you can now begin to try and test the other ones as well. That's how simple it is. All right. So quickly, just to finish for today's lesson, I will advise you to please, for you to develop more vocabularies, please read page 72, where you have page 72, where you have demande et réclamation, et aussi vous faites l'exercice à page 68 et 69, exercice 2 et 3 et exercice 2. S'il vous plaît, essayez de continuer à pratiquer le français et j'espère que vous commencez maintenant à apprendre des choses nouvelles que vous pouvez utiliser pour améliorer votre français. Merci beaucoup de votre participation et on se verra à très bientôt. Au revoir pour le moment. Ciao.